5-Minute Church. Hope you guys are well. This has been a tragic past few days, and we wanted to just talk with everybody and just let everybody know that we're thinking of you, and our thoughts and prayers are out to you. We had friends who were in Vegas at this event and are very fortunate to be alive. And so it's been a difficult few days, just even, digesting everything that's happened.
It's hard to wrap our brain around it, and I know that there's a lot of dear friends of ours that are still grieving and trying to figure out, trying to wrap their heads around it as well. But we live in a world that's lost its compass, and we live, when we take God out of our world and the compass that we've lost, the moral compass we've lost, I really believe that's what's happening in our culture. Things are going crazy, and it's hard to even explain what's going on.
It's hard to explain, and it's hard to just even, like I said, to digest. And I'm sure that there's some people in 5-Minute Church who were there or involved, and we wanted to reach out. And if there's anything that we can do, we want you to know that we are here. We are praying, but sometimes you need more than prayers. And if there's some counseling or if there is some specific needs, that we really want you to reach out and let us know.
We're just encouraging everybody to stay grounded in the Word, stay grounded in faith in God, because He's the only guide, He's the only compass that we have to navigate through this chaos. I mean, from the politics in this country to just the hate that's out there, to the racial tensions, to all the things that are bombarding us. And I think in the last years it's increased even more. All the more we've got to tune in to the channel of God, and that's what we try to do every day at 5-Minute Church is get you guys connected to focus where true north is.
It's so true. And social media, sometimes I've had to shut it off because it's really upset me. People have just mouthed off with words that they're rants that are just horrible and uncalled for, when there's people who haven't even been identified yet, and people who are grieving over this, and they're not even allowed to mourn because they're making it political. And so we just want to encourage you that if you don't have anything good to say, don't post it. Try not to engage with people like that. They love people to engage with them. So, maybe it's a social media fast this week, and it's even hard with the media as well, too. But stay in the Word. That's the most important, is stay in the Word and let God guide you. I mean, we're not safe anywhere. If you really, really, truly think about it, and it's scary. It's a scary time that we live in. And unfortunately, we live in a world like that you have to pay attention and do live like that.
It's sad that we even have to think that. We have to think and calculate and just, wherever we're at. And then we have to, if there's big crowds, but we can't let fear overtake us. He says, do not be afraid, do not fear. So many times, I love the verse that even President Trump quoted, that God draws near to the brokenhearted. And you know what, if you're struggling, if you know anybody that's been going through some stuff or been part of that deal down in Las Vegas, draw near to God, He'll draw near to you.
It's true. And just, it's in the verse too, it says, let God be the God of His people. And He truly is. I know sometimes when all this happens that it doesn't feel like it, and we feel wavered and shaking, and we feel like the ground is, shaking underneath us. But really, God is on His throne, and He's not wavering, He's not shaking. Nothing has changed. That He's our mighty Father, and we need to trust Him through this, and more than anything, cling to Him and love one another. You guys, this is we need. I don't care what color, blue, white, black, it doesn't matter. We need to love gray.
We have gray.
Scruffy. We gotta love one another. Like, that's the most important.
Right.
As Jesus would say, love God with all your heart and soul, and love others as you would love. And that's the most important thing that we need to do today.
I think we have to understand that real faith is lived out in the streets and not in the pews. And we can say we have a faith, but it's lived out in the everyday. So get in the streets, help people out, look outside yourself, and we want to make a difference as 5-Minute Church members in this world. We love you guys.
We love you, and we are praying for you. So please reach out to us if there is a need, or somebody who is struggling, if it's maybe even needing some counseling through this as well.
God bless you guys.
Have an awesome week.
We'll see you guys next week.